Hi everyone, welcome to Swift Education. My name is Hilary. I hope you're doing well. Please like, subscribe, and share this video because it is educative. It's going to help in so many things to summarize so many things that maybe you had not known before. In fact, when you have a large data set and you have to search items one by one, there are simple formulas in Excel that we can use that can help us make quick analysis. This is an example data set. We want to understand, this is an example of a data set where students with this student ID have not paid the fee. And we also need to know their grade, and there are some other factors like the hostels or the residences that we want to know where they come from. So we first insert this sheet. So let's check other sheets. In the first sheet we have the student ID. Here we have names, IDs of students of more than 250. There are about 280 or 290 something. Then we have the first name, we have the full name, we have the program code, the major, the fees, balance or such like things, the class, whether it's full-time or part-time, the residence and test grade and such like. So on sheet number 2, we have the program and the amount of fee that they're supposed to pay. So in this sheet, we have student IDs, presumably of students who have not completed the fee. And we want to check some of these things. So first we have to check their grade. And to check their grade, we have to match their grade. And this is the score and the grade. Conventionally, we use the if function, but we can also use a function known as the Vlookup function. So we type the function Vlookup. Yes, it will appear, no? Vlookup. Then you double click on it. We have to look up a value, and the value that we are looking up is the test score. Then where are we going to look? Where is the array we are going to look? We are going to look in this array. Yeah. Then we are going to select the column index. In this case, the score is the first column, so the grade is the second column. It counts from the left, 1, 2. So the score is the first column, the grade is the second column. Therefore, we want only the second column, the grade. That is why we select 2. You'll find that the last part is the range of lookup. And the range of lookup, we have either true or false. 1 is true, 0 is false. So we cannot say of exactly, like let's say 95 or 97 or 79, which exact match we want, but we can use an approximate match by selecting true. True is number 1. So when you do that, click and close the bracket and click enter. You'll find that for 86 it is a B, and it's indeed true that anybody that is above 80 it is estimated to be a B. Then we select the cell or click the cell and come to this tip of the corner where there is a square until this cursor turns to a positive function. Then you double click. It will find the score for all this. Mistake we made, we have to lock this table so that we only select values in this table. Therefore, we come to this section and lock the table, put the dollar sign between the values, click enter, and double click. Find that all the errors have been eliminated. Number 2, we want to check the student ID. We have it. Then we can check the major. So selecting the major, we come to check to test scores. Then type major, click enter. You have to use the Vlookup function. Yes, lookup value, we are looking for this value. And where are we looking it? In which array are we looking for it? Or in which table? And we have to select the whole table or the whole array. We are looking it in the students sheet. Then, oh, this table, Control Shift, then select the right arrow to select the whole rows. Then you select the down arrow to select the whole, all the, we have to select all the columns and all the rows. So the next is selecting the down arrow so that we can pick all the rows. Yes, after that now, let's lock the cells so that they do not cause errors that we experienced before. Yes, next. Which column index are we selecting? As I told you earlier, when we use Vlookup function, it counts the columns from the left. The first column is now the university ID, second column is last name, third column is first name, full name, that way. So we're going to select column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to select column 7 because it is the major. This time round, the range has to be exact, and that is why we do not want any approximation. It has to have the exact value. So we select 0 to get the exact value. Then you click enter. You find that 09186 majors in public and environmental affairs. Then we select the cell, move to the tip of the corner and double click. Then you find what all the students major in. Yes, this is major, so I'll have to correct the spelling and put it in block, or no, yeah, bold. Next, what we might also need is to understand how much fee these students in test course sheet owe the university. So we click on fee owed. Again, we use the fee VLOOKUP function. Let's do this. V is equals to VLOOKUP lookup value is the major. Yeah, the major. Then the table array is the fee, or this whole table is the table array, and we will lock it so that it does not result in errors when we extrapolate for all the data. Next, range, no, the column index, this column index, column 1, column A is index 1, column B is index 2. So we are looking for column 2. Then the range of lookup has to be an exact match. We do not want any approximate match, we want the exact match. So we select 0, then you close the bracket, then you click enter. Yeah, we have the fee, or then you move to the tip of the corner and double click. It gives you what each of these student owes, and it is in US dollars because it's a currency. What next can we search? Let's say, for example, we want to know where the student lives, the resident hall. So we come to residence, click V equals sign VLOOKUP. The lookup value is the student ID. The array is, and we can just select only this. No, we have to select all these. Control Shift, select the whole table, yeah, and we lock it so that it does not result in error by putting the dollar signs between the letters and numbers of the cells, the numbering of the cells. Good. Comma, column index, we are searching for column K, which gives, column K gives the residence, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's column 11, and we want the exact match. Click enter. This one lives in seal, so when you double click, it gives you the values for all the students where they live. And that is a simple method of using the VLOOKUP. We can check and check and recheck so that we can have such data. So this can be compiled in a report so that it is easy to present the report to any stakeholder that may need the report. Now, this is a table. You can create a pivot chart. For example, if you need to create a pivot chart, insert pivot table and such like things. So you can make progress if you check, for example, residents, and you want to check the fee owed by residents, you can find such like things. So creating this table such quickly is good for you because you may need to analyze data very quickly. Welcome. Let's learn something else next time. Click, like, subscribe, share, and let's have a great group that we learn together in Excel. Bye bye. Cheers.